So according to new documents obtained, it does actually look like David has transferred the deeds to two of his Houston area residences that he owns under a trust to his mother. It looks like one deed was changed on September 18th, 2025, and one deed was changed on September 22nd, 2025. Now, one home is the home that his mom, father, and younger siblings live in. The other home I was unable to find who occupies it, if it's his grandparents, if it's his actual personal home where he lives when he's in Texas. But either way, both homes, the deeds have been put in his mom's name. Now, I think that the timeline of events for when these two deeds were changed is important. So we know that on September 17th, Celeste Rivas Hernandez was identified as the victim found in the frunk of David's Tesla. The very next day, he wastes no time changing the deed to one of his Houston residences. Remember, the body was found in David's frunk on September 8th, 2025. He had a whole 10 days to make these changes, but he made the changes as soon as he realized that law enforcement was able to identify Celeste in his vehicle and would be able to determine that he was connected to her. And as we've been talking about Celeste's COD and the fact that the medical examiner is having a very difficult time determining that due to the level of decomp, due to the environment that the body was in and how long the body was there, I believe that David, who loves gore, knew that this would happen and probably didn't say anything right away, probably didn't spring into action when it comes to changing anything right away because one, he may have thought that she wouldn't have been able to be identified, or two, he didn't want the authorities to see him sweating, to see him nervous, to see him start making these changes if he didn't actually need to. But then when he realized that they were 100% going to be able to identify her and that they were 100% going to be able to connect her to him, that's when he sprung into action to try and protect his assets. So the 17th is when Celeste was identified. The 18th is when David changed the deed to the home that his family lives at to his mom's name. And the 18th is also when authorities swatted that residence due to a call that was made with a voice changer, which a lot of people in my comments believe was David utilizing a voice changer for some reason. Of course, we don't have confirmation of that. The same day is when the home that he was staying at in LA, arguably with Celeste, was searched. And the day after that, on September 19th, is when David cancels all remaining shows for his Withered tour. So I think that it's safe to say that David is definitely panicking behind the scenes, even though he is on Discord reading people's messages and playing Fortnite. Whether this was a move suggested by David's legal counsel, Blair Burke, or his father, who we know is in the legal realm, I'm not sure, but I do think that David is worried that he is going to be gone after, if not criminally, civilly, by Celeste's family. And he's trying to protect his money. He's trying to protect his assets, which is smart, but also calculated. And from what we've seen so far, David is definitely very calculated.